And we are live, I think, I hope. So let me know first. Yeah, I want to know the sound, because the sound was the big up last time. So if the sound is good, that's what I really want to know. All right, so as the thumbnail entailed, I will talk a bit about my saddlebag, or my new saddlebag. Very exotic stuff. So I haven't really planned how to... Awesome, sounds good. How to structure this. I'm thinking I'm just gonna get into all the saddlebag stuff first, and then I will cover the chat and see if anyone wants to talk a bit. So we can do that as well. But yeah, if you saw the last one, me getting distracted all over the place, I will try to be a bit more focused here. And yeah, let's see. Nervous level. Oh, okay, yeah. So let's see. I want to check if my angles are working. Yeah, nice. Good. Let's see. Sounds perfect. Awesome. Good to know. Yes, move some stuff over. All right. So now I can monitor myself as well. Good. I won't forget to leave the camera on a weird angle or anything. So let's start. This is what I'm usually use for my smallest setup. Let's see then, if you can see. This is the Arundel Uno, yeah, I think. And I even have the bigger one, which is the Dual, I want to say. And the even bigger one, which is the Tubby. So I'm definitely a Arundel fan, for sure. But if you take a look at the smallest one, which is the main point of this video, this one is how many grams? 39 grams, so 40 grams we say. Yeah, oh, 39 grams, and that's not very much, I know, but this is the new stuff. Woo! All nice Dyneema. It's so awesome. I've been looking at this for the last hour, trying to prepare myself mentally, but yeah, it's so nice. And let's just get into this. How many grams will I save? Dun dun dun. Booyah! So basically half the weight, and I can fit the same kit as I have in my bigger bag. So it's all good in the hood. And this one, unfortunately, you can't buy it yet, at least. This is my mate Alex, or let's see if I can pull his thingamajig up. This is made by Alex, or staygold_JP on Instagram. So definitely check him out. Give him a follow, a like, and all that mess, and message him and say I want to buy one of your bags once he gets this in production, if he does. He told me he wasn't planning to sell them, but let's make him. So yeah, good stuff. So that's it. That's the video. It's all over now. Like I said, let's go back here. So what I usually fit in my smaller bag is nowadays is the Tubolito tubes. This is for my extra light wheels. This is up to 28. I will use this on a 30 as well, just because I'm dangerous like that. I also got a new one. This is the, let's see, what are they? Up to 42 millimeters for the gravel and all road wheels, which are coming soon, I promise. Let's move that away. That's not important anymore. Also have this. Oh, something is rolling. Also have this that you might have seen in another video, my custom made Franken multi-tool. Let's see if I can can pull this up real quick. This one, if you see this thumbnail on my YouTube channel page, that's the one where I built this, and this covers me for every single thing I have on my bike. No, that's not the one. All the annoying T20 Torx, T25 chain tool and everything like that. Super light, and well, it's super light, but pretty compact, which is the main thing. Can I get this back in? Oh, and also picked up this. I never had the chance to use it yet. This is mostly for my 650B gravel wheels, at least that's what I'm thinking. I use also one of these Quickpatch kits. You can't patch one of the Tubolitos with this, but this is more for if I need to boot my tire or something like that. Of course, we have a tire lever. I'm just rocking one, pushing my luck. We'll see if I ever have to regret that decision. And the quick link, yes, to be on the safe side. I have never broken a chain out on a ride, but I guess sometime needs to be the first, so always good to be prepared. And it's also pretty light, so I can live with 2.6 grams. So this is the ultimate small kit. So actually didn't really practice packing this stuff, so how should I do it? By the way, like I said, this is my new for the all road wheels up to, I will use this for 35mm tires. This is what I used before. This is a Maxxis pretty light tube, 28 to 38, I think. And just to show you the difference, well, first of all, the size is pretty bonkers. And that's the main reason I want to use the Tubolitos, just because they're so damn compact. But if you take a look at the weight for the normal tube, that's 103 grams, and I have to say that's very light for a normal tube in this size, up to 38, like I said. But the Tubolito tube, 53. So we dropped about 50% just from the tube, and then 50% from the bag. Whoa, it's kind of like Christmas in here. Good times, good times. Well, let's do this just because then. So let's show you a little bit more about this bag. Two pockets, a little zipper here. I don't think this is actually waterproof, so I wouldn't keep paper money in here, but because the seams, I think the Dyneema is waterproof, but it's not like it's what we call it, tape seams or anything like that. But let's see. Sorry if I'm not reading the chat right now. I will get back to that, I promise. And if I miss something, just post the question again, for sure. Let's see. How can I put this in like that, maybe, or like this? Should have Alex live chatting with me and explain what's the best way to pack this thing. Well, let's do it like that, maybe. Put something in like this. And close this flap. Oh, sorry, I need to be on camera. Like this and like that. And I think you can pack this a bit better, but you get the idea, I think. Actually, look at this. I have this prepared. This beautiful thing. Look at it. Ah, Dynaplug. So let's see. So I actually asked him to move this. What do you call this? Thingamajig? The strap a bit further back, because I have this damn bolt, as you can see here, and this bolt destroys saddlebags like it's crazy. if I put this there, it rubs against the bolt, and it's, yeah, especially in this bag. I managed to keep this pretty nice, but yeah, so I asked him to move it further back so it kind of pulls the bag up a bit, and I guess yes. Sorry. Yeah, thank you. It's an ambulance outside my window. Sorry about that. Let's see. Something like this, and put this, something like that. Maybe. Here we go. Oh, I guess I forgot to weigh this, which is very, very important. And this is with the bigger tube as well for the 38mm tires. So the complete setup is you see that? 250 grams. I like that. I like a lot. Just to compare where we would end up, because why not? I don't have to edit this video, so you just do all that stuff, all the stuff. If we did the gravel, not the gravel, the all-road setup, and we will use, well, 51 grams. Yeah, you can see that, yeah, of course. 51 grams, 284, 292, 316. Sorry. 325 grams. So, oh, happy girl. I mean, boy. So that's pretty much it for that awesome bag. Like I said, I need to pimp him hard. This guy, check him out on Instagram, and if you're interested in something like this, bug him and make more. Dyneema, like I said, light. The fabric itself is waterproof, but in this prototype, it's not like tape seams or whatever you call it. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. This is the logo. I should have asked him what the name was, but I don't know. H or P, maybe? I don't know. Sorry. I put his link to his Instagram down in the description as well, so definitely check that, click that. All right, so I think that's it about my beautiful saddlebag. How long have we been going? 40 minutes. Well, that's a normal video, almost. I don't have to edit it. It's amazing. All right, I'm gonna go back to the chat for a bit. And see here. And I'm sorry, I'm kind of dyslexic, so I read super slow and probably a lot of mistakes as well. What kind of pump biking? Oh, that would have been a good thing to prepare. Wait a minute. Hold on. Sorry. So I carry the let's see. I carry this. This is the Lezyne Road Drive, and they make a bunch of different ones, but I think it's actually only this one that has the special hose. And because if you have one of the other models, they have this. What do you do? You do like this, screw this on, and then you have to thread this onto your valve, which is pretty annoying, and sometimes you unscrew your inner core. But this exact model, the Lezyne Road Drive flex hose, I don't know if it says flex hose for the other models, but this is the one you want, because you let's see, so I can speak normally. the other models have a Presta and Schrader in one of the other side. This one, both is Presta, but one is thread on and the other one is just press on. So you don't have to tighten it down or anything. So the Road Drive is the one you want for sure. It's not the smallest one. They just released, what's that one called? The micro drive or something, which is actually probably like something like this, even smaller, but it doesn't have the press on hose, which is a bummer. That's for fun, because why not? This one is 84.9, okay, 85 grams. That's gonna take a sip of water. Talking too much. So, yeah, that is the bump. Let's see. Why such a big Velcro remover? Big Velcro remover. The Velcro remover, I don't know which one you meant. I don't think I actually showed it. Let's see here. The Velcro remover I can actually do with this tool. Here. No. Let me see. What is it? Okay, I'm just gonna unravel this. Oh crap. So the valve core remover is in this one is from a Lezyne multi-tool. If you see that other video I've talked about, you can see this. So I can use, yeah, I use this tool for, I thought I did. Oh, malfunction. I was sure I tried. Oh yeah, there. So I use this for the valve core as well. I don't know what kind of valve core tool you were talking about, but yeah, this is what I use anyway. If I ever had to do something, I don't think I ever had to use this out on a ride. Not yet. All right, let's move this away. So. Oh, the chat jumped all over the place. I'm not used to this, I'm sorry. Hey, love the live stream, keep it up. Thank you very much. Core remover is chain breaker as well. Yes. Ah, correct. How are the Expedo pedals holding up? I did. Which video did I talk about them? I think it was the XDR pedals. I talked about them and they're holding up fine, but they have some issues clipping out. Was my biggest issue, especially if you're in a bit of a muddy condition or something like that. I don't really like them that much, and they can be pretty damn noisy, but it's not like the XTRs are totally silent either. Once you have the metal cleat on the metal pedal body, it's bound to make noise sometime, but I think the Expedos are much noisier than the Shimano pedals in my experience. Are you going out at the moment or being super sensible? I am riding inside mostly. I've been riding inside for the last couple of weeks. I actually went out yesterday and did a little stint up to my local mountain. Took all my bikepacking gear with me, made a lunch in the woods and just had a nap. Or I filmed some stuff for an upcoming video. That was actually the real reason. But yeah, I don't feel I need to go out and push my luck. Definitely not with anyone else. But I've been riding a lot of Swift. I used to laugh at that back in the days. Now I'm a convert. Damn it. Alright. When will you hit 1000 watts and beat Marks in a sprint? I beat Mark every time. Do you miss your bokeh? Not really. It's not a bad bike. I get a lot of questions of why I switched to an open from the bokeh, and it's kind of the same. The bokeh was an awesome bike for gravel and bikepacking and adventure stuff, but it wasn't a really exciting bike on climbs and like going on hard for me road rides. So the open just works much better as a one bike to fit everything for the rides I'm doing. So, and you can't deny that the bokeh will be a bit heavier, and that was kind of what got me back into the whole weight weenie stuff. I used to be nerdy as hell when I had my Super 6 Evo, and I got that down below 6 kilos. And then I kind of settled because I jumped on the disc brake train, and I said, yeah, if I can keep it around 7.23, then I will be happy. And I didn't really care too much about weight. Got that Canyon Endurace, which disintegrated underneath me, and that's another story. And decided to try the bokeh just because I wanted bigger tire clearance so I can go do more gravel. When that started hitting the airwaves, oh, whatever. But yeah, what was the question? And if okay, sorry, but yeah, the bokeh is a super nice bike. Have no problems with it at all. It was just not exactly what I wanted for my kind of riding. Sorry if I'm skipping something. Ask again. I will try not to go back too far in the chat because it keeps jumping for me all over the place. Any thoughts on a second bike? Not really. I don't have any space. I have a lot of wheel sets now, which is overflowing. I see Dara is in the chat, and I still have your wheels on my wall. You need to get them so I can buy more stuff. No more stuff. Let's see. Oh, it's stopping. It's hopping. How do you set up your GPS screens? People never talk about this, but I find it really interesting. Okay, should we do this? Sorry, I need to go fetch my thingamajig. Sorry, I'm going to probably be a few minutes on this question then, but I'm not really doing anything special on mine because I basically only monitor my elevation, my speed, and time of day and stuff like that. So mine is really super boring, to be honest. Let's see, can I do this? Can you see this? Does it? It's a bit too far, huh? But if I do this, it's too... Can I focus this? Sorry about this. Something like that. Maybe. Road. So this is basically... Can you see this? Can I put some light on? I haven't learned this. By the way, is the background music on? And if it's too loud, let me know. No, this is not. Extended display. Display brightness. Do max. Oh yeah, I know. Don't all stays on. Back. Yeah, I know. Okay, so this is basically my main screen. Is it in focus? Sorry, my screen's too small. Says have speed, time of day, elapsed time, distance, average speed, total ascent, temperature, cadence, but I don't have a cadence sensor on my bike, so I don't know why I still have that. On the second screen, I have sunset, because my longer rides, it's always good to know when it's time, battery, grade, more ascent, It's pretty much the most interesting metric for me is the climbing and stuff like that. So the other one is just bigger. This, I think this page I just set up for some videos or something like that, like this one big screen with battery on it. That was for that one, the map, and then more the normal stuff. So that's everything I have. Nothing weird. So okay, let's go back to the chat. Sorry if I'm taking too long for each question here. Ooh. What's your main job in Japan? So I work with computers in IT. Was that vague enough? Any plans to sell? Whoa, the chat jumped on me again. Oh, good. The background music is good. Good. I saw some questions, something about stickers. Any plans to sell stickers? There we have. No, not really. What kind of stickers? This? I don't know. Like even these t-shirts, to be honest, I'm not super stoked on the quality. It's kind of, I would like to have a lot higher quality t-shirts, but I can't really, this is not my main job, so I can't really put too much time in this. And yeah, and the same with stickers. If I would do stickers, I want to do really nice, but I don't even know where to start. I think you can sell stickers on Teespring as well, but yeah. What do you think about tubeless? That's everything I use. I should actually mention it. For these, like I said, this is my emergency tubes to get me home. I wouldn't put these in my tires now. They're everything I set up tubeless. From my extra light wheels to my gravel wheels 650Bs and to my upcoming new all-road wheels. Everything will be tubeless, and this will be my emergency tube. Because even if you have this, it could fail, but if you have a tube, you can always get home. So since I don't really have family here, if I get stranded out in the mountains here, I don't really have anyone to call and to come pick me up. So I try to be at least prepared for the most normal stuff. I had to call one friend one time when I broke my femur, and that was not a fun call. Please drive out like 90k and come pick me up, because I didn't realize I had broken my femur then. But yeah, you know what, Mark, I love you, man. All right, Sorrow. Is a Hambini bottom bracket? Is a Hambini bottom bracket the next upgrade for a bike? I would definitely get a Hambini bottom bracket when this bottom bracket fails, if it fails, because yeah, I definitely want to try those. I actually emailed him when he talked about this super light material bottom bracket, and I was like, yes, let me buy that. And then he said like, yeah, it's kind of not really ready for market yet. I think he said something like 8,000 pounds. And I was like, maybe not yet, but definitely want to try one of his bottom brackets for sure. I want to buy a new saddlebag. Which one is your choice? One with strap or the bolts on? Yeah, I only want strapped bags. I don't want to have any hardware attached to my bike. And I take it you're talking about bike packing bags. And I mean, if you want to do the whole pannier thing, or even the, what's it called, the tail fin thing, people seem to love that. It just doesn't appeal to me personally. I just want to have bags I can rip off, put on, and that's it. Did you consider the 3T Explorer? If so, how do you compare it to the Open? I did. The geometry is a bit more aggressive than the Open, which is why I kind of didn't really consider that for very long, but it's definitely nice. It's missing the bottle mounts underneath the top tube, which I prefer to have, and it also has that annoying cable routing behind the stem, which I also don't like, both visually and like practically if you want to have a top tube bag and stuff like that. So, but it's a super nice bike. I dig that bike otherwise. Recommendation for places to bike back in Japan. I just ride the whole country. It's like 75% mountains here, so just ride everywhere. Not your main job. I know the feeling. Yeah. How comfortable is the Berg saddle? What is the length of the Lupina? It's, for me, it's super comfortable. It's the most comfortable saddle I have had, especially the padded one. But even this one, I can ride 100+ K with no issues. How long is it? Let's see. I hope I have some measuring tools here. Oh yeah, I did. Can check that while we're at it. And let's see. Can I put this? Oh, now we are. Oh, I need to. I need to see this too. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Yes. No. So. Sorry, I'm in metric land. This one is 28 from tip to. Sorry, from tip to. End, I guess. So it's a normal length one. It's not the short nose ones that are all the rage right now, but Berg makes a short one as well, which is called, what it's called, Gila or something like that, I think. Good stuff. Like, I can't really recommend saddle though, because I mean, my saddle will be a torture device for the next person, so unfortunately. But the Berg is the one for me, or the Lupina specifically is definitely the one for me. And I tried so many saddles. If you've seen my video when I did the first video on the Lupina, in the intro there's a lot of like saddle names that goes by, and I tried all of those saddles. Some more than others, but every them I've ridden, so there have been a lot of saddles. I think in the beginning the main problem was my fit though. Now I'm starting to mess around with my fit. I realized you can fit a lot of saddles if you have the right fit, or like mess around with your fit a bit more, but still saddle choice is definitely a big deal. Void went bankrupt. Yeah, it's so sad. I was bummed when I heard that. What cap are you wearing? Yeah, this side. This is map. Old cap I had before that. It's a funny story why I chose to wear this today, because when I set this whole thing up, I actually bumped my head in my stand here and cut my head, so I started bleeding. And I didn't want to get too much blood on my now exclusive void caps. Not that this one is something I just want to throw away, but just to be safe. I think I'm okay though. Okay, sorry. Oh, now the chat jumped on me again. Sorry about this. Do you think Japan is safe as a solo bikepacker? Yeah, it's probably one of the more safer countries to bikepack in, I think, compared to like South America and stuff like that, or Africa or something. They're well, depending on how you plan it, if you go on official camping sites, then it's super safe. And I always get questions, where do you keep your bike when you're camping? You know, I always camp where there's no one around, so that's how I deal with it. Considering saddles, how heavy are you? I'm 62 kilograms. I'm very thin, as you might see. Have you ever visited or ridden in the United States of America? No, I have not. Did you thought about repairing your previous frame? Next one. Nope. No. Because I could get the crash replacement frame half off. I guess you get 50% on the new frame if you have a crashed frame, and the can I remove this now? Since we do this live, let's mess around. So after some more investigations, let's see if I can get this now. Can you see if I do this? Maybe it zooms in. See here, there's a crack in this part, and I definitely don't want to mess around when there's a crack here. So, well, crack anywhere. And if you already saw the video, you already saw this maybe. So, crackly crack. And there's probably some more cracks around, but yeah, I don't wanna push it really. Sorry about that. Hello from Copenhagen, Denmark. I was trying to think of a Danish word, but it's basically the same, not the same as Swedish, but... Oh, and Finland, Nordic people in the house. So Nordic, Scandinavian is, yeah. Not Scandinavian, yeah, whatever. Nordic represent. What do you think about GRX drivetrain? It's, especially if you're talking about the GRX Di2, it's the group set I would recommend most of all the group sets, personally. The ergonomics of the new GRX Di2 levers specifically, Eesh, are so damn nice. I almost want to buy a pair myself, but we have that luring 12-speed Dura Ace, maybe soon, hopefully. Yes, that crack didn't look very nice. Do you plan to change or add another bike to your range? No. I don't have any space for more bikes, so this is basically the room I have for my bikes and for my, well, this setup, so I don't have space for any more bikes. I have my commuter bike outside, but that's it. Any 12-speed upgrade soon. As soon as Shimano releases Di2 12-speed, I'm there. Do you ride SPD pedals? Actually, now, if you see in my... Which video was that? Was that the last video I did? No, that was... Yeah, the videos on these shoes I talked about. I got some Dura Ace pedals, which I'm using now when I'm running inside. And yeah, so... But mainly SPDs. Yeah, Shimano XTR at the moment. Had a bunch of pedals. I'm swimming in pedals right now. Ah, crap. I think I need to sort out some remote control for this camera. Sorry, I'm almost there. Yeah, so I have a few pedals to choose from now. Should we do way off? Yes, because... Sorry. I'm a nerd about this. These are the old 8. No, oh, there are 8100 now. Well, this is the 8000 anyway. 8000 pedals. 340 grams. XTR pedals. 350 grams. And Expedo titanium M-Force 8. Ooh. 214 grams. Every time I do this, I want to put them back on. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, so pedals, I have pedals. And on the bike right now is the Dura Ace pedals, like I said. Put this away. Hallå från Göteborg! Good dagens. And it's nice to see so many people in the chat. Oh, 238 people. It's crazy. This weird, awkward Swedish guy in Japan. Yeah, I'm still amazed that you like to watch my videos. Very grateful I can have this hobby. Alright, why do you prefer Shimano over SRAM? Biggest one is mineral oil over DOT fluid. Also, I like the thing of having one battery that I can charge. I think I charge my Di2 battery twice a year, or maybe 3 times if I want to be safe. And that's it. I don't need to mess around with batteries other than that. In the SRAM E-Tap, I would love to try it for sure, but I don't feel like I want to spend money on it. But you have all those coin cell batteries in the levers, and separate batteries for the mechs and everything. But it's good stuff for sure. My mate runs the first E-Tap and he's super happy with that. I have nothing against it at all. What I do have a bit of problem with is the noise. But I need to say I paired my SRAM cassette with a Shimano chain, was probably the main problem why it was so noisy. But the 8000s are solid and rebuildable. Yes. All Shimano pedals are pretty easy to service as well, so that's a good thing. I took apart my Expedo pedals once to do a little re-grease and clean, and it was pretty easy as well, so no problem there. Do a video on the commuter bike. It's so. If you've seen my cleaning videos and you looked at that bike, you wouldn't believe that it was my bike. No, I can't do it. It would destroy my not responsibility. It would just destroy my reputation. I would get kicked out of YouTube. All right. Did you see that the guy on Path Less Pedal discussed Johnny's channel? Path Less Pedal. Did you mean this live stream they did? Him and I'm sorry, I'm so bad with name. Spin that, right? I saw was it the latest or with them? Yeah. Path Less Pedals locked in and Spin that. I saw that live stream they did. Good listen. So definitely check that stuff out. Trust me, Dara. Yeah, trust me, you don't want to see his commuter bike. Yes, thank you. Bleeding brakes kind of sucks either way. Yeah, it does. But I think, well, I don't have too much experience with SRAM to be totally honest. But I think Shimano bleeding, you can do it so quick now. Well, I can do it pretty quick now. And I don't have to worry about getting DOT fluid all over my bike or my hands or whatever. Are there any bike packing races in Japan along the lines of Biking Man Series, a race around it? Yes, there is the Japanese Odyssey. I'm guessing it was cancelled this year, but that's been going on for at least 3 or 4 years, I think. Unfortunately, I can't. Since I have a day job, I don't have time to do those kinds of long rides, unfortunately. But hopefully, I can get some more, at least overnighters in. Dara in the chat, we need to go out and camp. Well, when this is over. Time zones would be rough to jump in on the alternative. Oh yeah, the Pathless Pedal stream. Yeah, time zones are one thing, and the other thing is I'm so damn awkward, especially when it's people I don't know. I'm a very antisocial guy. You can ask Dara in the chat, do I like to hang out with new people? I'm not a social guy at all. That's why I stay on the internet. But they seem like nice guys. I don't want to say I don't want to join them. That's not what I meant. I just meant that I'm such awkward with people I don't know. So I don't think I would be very good on a chat like that. Hi from Mallorca, Spain. When you weigh bicycle components, see that you never weigh the handlebar tape. I do usually weigh it out of the box, but since you cut away the tape when you wrap it, it doesn't really make much sense, because you don't want it, when you have cut it to length and everything, you don't want to unravel it and then weigh it again. But I usually, at least I did the last time I wrapped, I think. Maybe not on video though. Sorry if I missed that. Yeah. Scrolling through. Sorry. I have not done a cleaning video on the commuter bike. I meant just if you see my other cleaning related videos, I'm kind of obsessed about that. But if you then look at my commuting bike, you wouldn't believe that I'm the owner of that bike. That's what I meant. Sorry. Shimano GRX Di2, it's the lick, is that what we call it now? Shimano GRX Di2 is what I would recommend. At least the Di2 shift levers, and with that extra button on the side. On the Dura-Ace one, you have it on top, but having those on the side instead, so nice. And just the ergonomics, awesome. Would you gravel in 700 by 28? No, not really. Well, you could if you had to, but I wouldn't say, oh, let's go do a gravel ride and ride my, well, I'm on 30s now, but I wouldn't do that on the 30s for sure. Of course, is it really nice, like fire roads, like hard packed? It's no problem. It all depends on the kind of gravel, I guess. You should do Grind Euro Japan. Maybe sometime if I can. I still like to hang out with new people. It's a good thing that I can't edit this. I would like to edit this so much because I can't speak English. Oh, that jumped on to me again. Hi, I somehow rounded the Allen screw on my flat mount brake caliper. That's on my fork. Okay. So you rounded the... Okay. I guess you have to drill it out. Or there's actually... You could try... So this is an Allen head. See if I can... do this. Oh, it's too far away again. God damn it. So if you have an Allen screw and you strip the head, you could try come out. You could try a Torx bit. Oh, god damn it. Well, this is a Torx, so you could try a Torx and see if you can get some more grip with that, but you definitely need to change that bolt in the end. So give that a try. If that doesn't work, I think you need to drill that stuff out, unfortunately. Maybe take it to bike shop instead, though. How do you feel the Open was value or a bit overpriced? Well, most bikes are overpriced now, but well, everything can be cheaper, but I don't really think it's overpriced. For me, it's been such a good bike. So it's kind of, yeah, you're from your own perspective. You can buy, for example, a very comparable bike, not completely the same, but what's that called? God damn it. Brain fart. Ibis Hakka, yeah, I think. So that's a lot cheaper than the Open, but it's pretty similar. For me though, I just like the look of the Open better, so I don't mind paying more for something I really want. That didn't make much sense, I'm sorry, but so for me, not overpriced. For other people, probably overpriced. For example, I wouldn't pay the extra for the upper unless they make it in another color. It's a stunning field bike that you help build still going strong. Any ideas what the complete bike weighed? It's still going strong. Mark loves his field. I don't think he will ever get rid of that thing. I don't know how much it ended up weighing. I want to say closer to 9 kilos, maybe, or 8.5 or something like that. I don't think it was under 8. Grindura was far away and fairly expensive. Yeah, that's the problem with those events, I think, because the weather, you don't know about the weather, and to apply to enter the entrance fee is so damn expensive. So if I want to pay, I don't want to pay 30,000 yen, which is, I'll do a rough conversion, like say $300. If I had $300, I will definitely buy something for my bike instead of entering an event like that. I don't remember if that was actually the cost, but events here in Japan can be stupid expensive. And 30,000 yen, you can get a pretty nice seat post for that. Yeah. Ever tried fixed gear? No. Well, I have tried it, but no gravel ride. No. I never tried fixed gears. My commuter is a single speed. I can flip the hub if I wanted to go fixed, but I have so messed up legs, ACLs, I think it's called korsband in Swedish, are so messed up. I would crash, and yeah, I'm prone to crashing, so I would try to do stuff that keeps me from crashing, and fixed gear would definitely make me crash. Would be nice to try the evil chamois. I can't pronounce the chamois Hagar. Yeah, I would love to try that for sure on really rough gravel. I don't think I would want to use it for my kind of everyday rides though. It's a bit too long. What shorts are you wearing? Rafa. Is it Rando? Is it Rafa Rando shorts? I think. Hi dude from the UK, yes, joined. Have you considered the XTR disc rotors over the Dura Ace? Stay tuned, my friend. Stay tuned. if you got my stream that it's not longer online because it was such a mess audio-wise and everything, I actually weighed those XDR rotors, compared them to my Dura Ace. So that's a spoiler. Is there any new gravel bike, road bikes that interest you? I actually talked to Dr. Slane yesterday on Instagram, and we talked about our opens and how happy we are with them, and that there are not really any other gravel bike out there that we would rather have. So not really. There's not a gravel, because I don't just do gravel. Gravel is pretty low compared to the road riding I do. So I wouldn't get a dedicated gravel bike to replace the open, if that makes sense. Because I need this one bike to do all, climb those mountains and do gravel and bikepacking and stuff like that. Foreshadowing a seat post video in the no, the seat post. This is the Dyneema. I will never ever. Well, I'll never say never. I won't abandon this seat post. As far as any plans I have. The reason I don't have this on the bike now is because I went out fully packed, and I don't want to hang. I don't want to risk it and hang a seat pack of this seat post. So I put my old one back, and I just kept it on the bike now because I'm still just riding inside. Yeah, ACL torns are not fun. Okay. For how long have you lived in Japan? I moved here in 2011. Yes. Seatboard recommendations. If you want light seat post, this is the shite. This is the bee's knees. Otherwise, any seat post that has the correct setback and all that mess. That bike fit James in Cade Vlogs did a Vietnam trip on an open. Didn't sound too convinced. But I guess it's not for all. Nope, probably not. Ever ridden the Ibis Hakka? No, I mentioned that just a few minutes ago. That's one bike that is pretty similar to the open. I think there's some difference in geometry, but it's very close. I think it's a perfect. It looks like a perfect, not cheap, but not budget, but cheaper alternative to the open. Would you 3D print any parts? No. I'm not an engineer in any kind, so I wouldn't make my own parts. I just spend money on them. Same with the weight weenie. The real weight weenies that tune stuff, that's not really for me either. Do you have any interest in a dropper seat post? Not really. I ride too much road and it would add too much weight. Mark Fielding, who's that? Who's the best looking of your cycling mates? I don't really have any cycling mates. Someone asked before, but how is your Nihongo? Yeah, sorry. when the kanjis came in, I read it in Japanese. So how is your Japanese? Would you work? Do you use English? So I work at a Japanese company, and it's only Japanese, so I can make myself understood and read reasonably. I can complete my work tasks, so to speak. Ever looked at the Santa Cruz Stigmata? I've looked at it, never ridden it though. You could go for an hour. Oh god damn it, that was so long. Okay, so I think I don't want to drag this on much longer than if we already go for an hour. It's definitely got a bit easier after a while though. So if this wasn't a total disaster, I will try to make more streams in the future. I think it's pretty good for stuff like this when you have a little bit of a smaller thing to do. I could make a video, of course, about this saddlebag, but yeah, these live streams kind of a nice middle ground between a proper video and not doing a video at all, I guess. Any thoughts on the Niner full suspension gravel bike? It looks cool. Yeah, it looks cool. I would love to try it on proper gravel, but like I said, gravel is just a small part of my riding, so I wouldn't buy that to replace the open, personally. All right, so I think if I missed any questions, I'm sorry. We will do another one in due time. And 1 hour and 2 minutes, that's crazy. Thank you everyone for joining me, over 200 concurrent viewers. Super grateful for all the help and stuff like that. Let's see if I did this thing. I did this thing. Oh, before I go, I will just do this. Check out Alex on Instagram, Stay Gold JP. He made. Oh, god damn it! God damn it! He made this beautiful thing for me, and I will. Oh, now I put it together wrong. But I will put this to the test and give him some feedback, and if there's something we can improve, or I say if there's something I can figure out what could be improved, I will let him know, and hopefully he will sell this. I mean, again, if you missed this, saddlebag compared to this, damn boy. All right, so I think that is it this time. So if you want to, you can always subscribe for the next one, and I will try and do another one eventually. And I guess that's it. Cheers guys, catch you in the next one. Peace.